Body Shop has invited me to have some candid conversations this Christmas, all in the name of making the season more joyful for everyone. What does a typical Christmas look like?
It's actually 3 generations, but it's also 7 women. There are usually no men at our Christmas.
And do you get to see each other much outside of Christmas or just in the holiday season?
Oh yeah, well I live around the corner. The family joke is that my 2 daughters came to live in Australia, in Sydney. I lived in England and I followed them.
We tried to shake her off. Go back.
Have you ever helped someone that's maybe having a hard time during Christmas?
When my dad was in hospital because he had cancer, we decided to bring a little Christmas tree in. Because there was so much decorations in our room and there wasn't much around the common room where like most people sat, we thought we'd move the tree into the common room. And it was kind of nice for them just to have that little extra spirit on Christmas Day.
You guys sound like you have a lovely home. Not everybody in Australia does, and that's something that I want to talk about. Mainly homelessness. If you had to describe the typical homeless person, what would that person be?
You expect a homeless person to be on the street, but actually I think a lot of homeless people, you walk past on the street and not know that they were homeless.
If you had to guess the percentage of overall people experiencing homelessness who sleep on the street, what would you think that percentage is?
I would think it's quite low, actually, the number of people who are actually sleeping rough compared to the number of people who are homeless in the sense they haven't got a settled address.
You can just imagine like all the others that are homeless but aren't living on the streets, there's probably so many more.
What's one thing that you might be able to do to try and aid someone who might be experiencing homelessness?
Challenging perceptions and prejudices that people are homeless largely because of their own fault. The idea that people, it's their choice.
Yeah.
And if they sort of had a bit more foresight, they wouldn't be homeless. That doesn't work like that.
This year, The Body Shop has partnered with Launch Housing to support women experiencing homelessness. Let's get behind them. Let's have those conversations and let's make it real together.